a big struggle that we've encountered talking to other women and that we've experienced is the blame game.
Blame game.
So,
who's at fault?
Yes. Whose diagnosis is the
Causing
problem
this, yes.
causing our infertility? And I know sometimes it's both, but more often than not, I think it's usually just one person in the relationship. And so it can be very easy to fall into that guilt-ridden, it's my fault. If it wasn't for me, you could have kids. It's my fault. In battling that feeling.
Yeah.
And so we want to talk a little bit about that.
That can be an initial spot to start working on in your marriage and to not let it become divisive, because right there you could be set on two separate paths of blame and bitterness and resentfulness that you just need to nip in the bud from the get-go and work on immediately. And so talking about that together and praying about that together and not harboring those feelings against the other one or yourself, because sometimes the hardest part is blaming yourself and feeling that anger towards yourself.
I think we've seen that more usually where the spouse is like, it's totally fine. I don't blame you at all. But the person who is at fault feels that self-blame, guilt, whatever.
Right.
And not saying that it can't go both ways, but I think from our experience, it seems like that's more often than not the case.
I was really struggling with blaming myself for our infertility. And prior to going through infertility, we had gone through some other challenges in our relationship, some health things that I had struggled with. And I was feeling blame for that season and feeling sorry for my husband and kept telling him, I'm sorry you have to go through this. I'm sorry we're walking through this. And he just lovingly reminded me that the things that we face in our marriages and the hard stuff we go through, it's for both of us. Whatever God allows us to walk through, it is for both of us as a couple. If you are married, it's for both of you to learn from and to grow and to change and to grow closer to the Lord and to one another. And so he reminded me that of our, as we walked through our infertility journey too, which was my fault. And I once again was struggling with blaming myself and feeling at fault and feeling like he was missing out on something that he really wanted. And he just reminded me, no, this is for both of us. This journey is for both of us. So put that to rest, put the blame to rest. And that brought so much peace in my soul, and I needed that. And so even if you don't have someone speaking that into you, the Lord can remind you of that. Put the blame to rest.
And I love that, because I think it's such a good reminder, even of your marriage vows and thinking about what you're committing to one another, that we are no longer two, we are one. So what you struggle with, I'm struggling with, what I'm struggling with, you're struggling with, because like your husband said, this is for both of us. Like if God's refining you, he's refining me. And I just love that vision of it, because that's what marriage is. Like you are hand in hand in this now, and this is you together supporting one another.